I had tried this other company, and when I first tried them, they were trying to get money like right off rip, and they were just trying to consolidate my credit cards, like
Mhm.
consolidate this. Well, with Credit Remedy, you all delete, and those are the things that happens that make it really happen. You delete the credit, whatever your history, whatever you got going on, and make sure that it's completely off of there. It's not something that's just on
Mhm.
there. Like for instance, when I
Okay.
had for instance when I had my I think it was PIP. Yeah, and they fought tooth and nail, but Credit Remedy came through.
Do
You
you
hear
remember
me?
how much that account was?
Yes, I remember it was high because I didn't understand PIP, so I was not educated on that either. You know, we sign up for things to help us out in emergency. So when we sign on to these things and to help us out in emergency, we thinking, okay, it's going to help us so we can go pay. Don't have to keep stealing from Peter to pay Paul. So in
Mhm.
that process, I wind up saying, okay, when I finally looked at that bill, I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna have gas and electric in my house? So, you know how we do.
Yeah.
So I wound up getting in contact with you all and my niece, Credit Remedy. It's hard, y'all, for me not to say my niece because she is my baby, and I'm sorry. But anyways,
I love you.
um,
I love you. It's fine. It's
I love
fine.
you more. But
I
anyway,
love you.
so what I'm saying is my bill, I think it's like almost $6,000. And
Mhm.
it's gone. It's gone. It's in the
Deleted.
wind. It's in the wind. If I try to go
Deleted.
back now, it's in the wind. And they can't come back and try to get it. They can't come back and try to do anything. That got deleted. So I'm just explaining stuff. Everybody has a testimony. You would never know what someone's going through unless they open that mouth. Like my mother and father and my grandparents used to tell me, closed mouths don't get fed. And if you want
Mhm.
something, you got to go for it. And so I appreciate y'all because not just for that, but I'm just saying it's other things that I had on my well, that was the main thing. That was the
Right.
top thing. Because everything
Right.
else was small, like hospital bills and stuff like that. I tell people, you're gonna die with bills, but at the end of the day, jumping off the subject, you're gonna die with bills. You
No, it's
definitely gonna die
fine.
with
It's
bills.
it's true. It's true.
You're gonna die with bills. So don't stress out about it. And if someone can take some of that burden up off of you, why not go to Credit Remedy so they can go ahead and delete those the collections. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Delete those collections and keep you moving. And if you follow everything that they tell you step by step, I guarantee you'll get up to the 800s. You will
Okay.
get to the 800s because I was so close, but went through that divorce and it just. But anyway, I'm climbing back up.
There
I'm
you
climbing back up,
go.
and I'm right there. I can almost taste it. So
Do
at the
you
end of the
remember
day,
your
yeah.
first feeling when you saw your 700s the first time?
Man, I screamed. Me and my niece was on the phone. I screamed so loud. She like, welcome to the 700s. I'm like, girl, you lying.
Close your
Girl, you
eyes.
lying. She's like, no, you in this. Go look. I was excited because I didn't, like I said, once again, I wasn't educated on credit. So I didn't know like what it was that I needed to do to get myself on the
Mhm.
straight and narrow. So now, I mean, you just gotta humble yourself and, don't be so quick to be like, I need this and I need that. Some things can wait. Some things can
Right.
wait. So when you know it can wait, make it wait. Because the big thing, the reward is at the end of that wait. So yeah. That's
I believe that. And don't feel discouraged if you're the only one in your family that is making that move. Sometimes people that hold
yes.
don't even support the journey you on. So I'm glad that you took control of your situation. You saw it go. It still give me chill bumps seeing them credit cards coming in, getting them high limits. You like, wait, what?
Yes. I'm like, hold up, what? Oh, that's something else. She had started me out like, okay, we're gonna see what credit cards work for you. And that's a good thing too. Because even though my credit scores was low, I still was able to get approved for a couple of credit cards, and it was like three of them. And I started out
Mhm.
like with maybe $200 on each one. Before it was said and done, I was up at 1,500 on one, and I think the other, no, 1,500 on two, and then the other one it was like 600. But still, I started out at 200. So that's
Right.
when I say I maxed out certain credit cards. I was maxing them out because it was just things that I wanted to, like I went and bought a car, one of my
Right.
credit cards.
Okay.
What?
That's how you do it, okay?
Like, but I didn't know you could do that. See, no education on finances. Finances is, I think, one of our biggest flaws. A lot of people don't know the things that you can actually use certain things for. And with Credit Remedy, they help guide you, give you that education on the things. You're never too old to learn. And that's what I say. You're never too old to learn. Don't be so prideful that you can't say, okay, well, this is something that I know I need to do for me. So I can go ahead and move forward, whether it's with me or with whether it's with my business. So, that's just what I
Okay.
take from that.
And you said it was easy to follow the program. Just follow
It
the
is.
steps.
That's
You will
it.
win. I love
You
that.
will win.
Okay. Well, what was your personal experience working with me directly as your credit coach? Good or bad? Just tell it how you feel. How was
Okay.
your personal experience working with me?
I feel like you educated me because although you're my niece, but you taught me some things that I've been passing on. And I'm giving free, not free, a little free advice, but it's
Right.
also pointing them in the right direction to head to you because at the end of the day, they need this system. They need this system, this program in order to continue because a lot of people are like, girl, I'm going to pay off all my stuff. I said, you don't have to. You don't have
Right.
to. You pay her instead of paying off your stuff. And I guarantee you'll get a better outcome because that's what everybody done taught. Just pay your bills off, pay them all off, pay all your credits. You don't have to. Y'all
And
do.
schools
I
ain't
never
going
had a
to.
bankruptcy, so I can't preach on bankruptcy, but I never had that. But the best thing I learned from you is that just be dedicated to it. And once you dedicate yourself, yeah, it was hard. I ain't gonna hold you. It was hard. I wanted to go get me something. I'm like, ooh, they got this sale going on. That's me. I'm a shopper. They got this sale going on. Ooh, I like that. I like this. But I had to say, well, do I really need it?
Right. That's that
I
discipline
really,
that comes in.
I really don't need that. So you taught me that I can walk in a store and I could come out without nothing. That made me feel good because
Okay.
I could never do that. I could never go in a store and be like, I had to come out with something. I don't care if it was a piece of gum, a pack of gum.